Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Shafiq bin Muhammad Alwi, and today I will present the video critique on The Greatest Showman. The Greatest Showman tells the story of P.T. Barnum, a 19th century entertainer born in a modest mean who longed to be accepted by the upper class of society. This movie is a genre of musical, and the P.T. Barnum is a main character. The P.T. Barnum growing up in the early 1800, where he and his father Philo, a tailor, worked for the Hallett family. He became infatuated with their daughter Charity. The Charity has been sent to the finishing school by his father and does not know what her future will be, and the two of them keep in touch through letter until they meet again in adulthood. Eventually marrying and raising two daughters, which is Caroline and Helen, in New York City. After P.T. Barnum getting fired from the trading company due to the bankruptcy of the company, P.T. turned to show business to indulge his limitless imagination, rising from nothing to create the P.T. Barnum Circus. In order to realizing his dream, he goes around town searching for unique individuals, which among them are the dwarf, a bearded woman, and many more. P.T. Barnum Circus featuring catchy musical numbers, exotic performers, and daring acrobatic feats. Barnum's mesmerizing spectacle soon takes the world by storm to become the greatest show in the earth.
Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
Newspapers, amazing stories from around the world.
A million dreams are keeping me
The first critical incident is the kindness. After P.T. Barnum's father passed away, he began a life on the street. To survive, he tried to steal bread from a street merchant. The merchant realized what Barnum has done and chased him down. The merchant recovers his bread and slaps the young boy. A disfigured stranger sees what happened to Barnum. It feels pity for the boy and gives him a shiny and red apple. The kindness is a type of behavior marked by the act of generosity, consideration, or concern for others, without expecting prize or reward. A disfigured stranger has shown her kindness by giving young P.T. Barnum an apple after see what happened to him. The subtle act of kindness had influenced P.T. Barnum's life. P.T. Barnum realized that he needs to work in order to survive and cannot survive only by being a thief or stole the food. The act of kindness has made him to work hard in order to survive. His outlook on the world is forever changed when a disfigured stranger hands the starving kid a shiny red apple out of pity. As a human being, we must have kindness in our heart to help others. Also in the organization, the kindness can help strengthen the relationship and bond with the other employees. A random act of kindness also can increase the feeling of self-assurance, control, contentment, and optimism. They may also inspire others to perform the good activity they witness, which is can result in a more positive community in a workplace.
Mr. Barnum, This venture you propose is risky and somewhat bizarre.
It's a good bet is what it is, sir. People don't want to admit it, but they're fascinated with the exotic and the macabre. It's why we stare at it.
The bank is going to need substantial collateral.
Of course, I wouldn't suggest otherwise. The deed entitled to my entire flotilla of trading vessels.
Why would a bank loan us $10,000?
Because we put up collateral.
Dear, we don't have any collateral.
Sure we do. In the South China Seas.
In the South China Seas.
Deep in the South China Seas.
And what did we buy with this loan?
The next critical incident is fraud. Barnum goes to the bank for a 10,000 loan and used the deed to the trading vessel as a collateral, which is the deed to the trading vessel has sunk to the bottom of the ocean. Deputy Barnum didn't tell the official of the bank that the trading vessel has sunk to the bottom of the ocean. With the money, he decided to open up a museum devoted to oddities because he thinks people are fascinating with things like that. Fraud is a wrongful or a criminal deception intended in financial or personal gain. It is also a crime of gaining money or financial benefit by using a trick or by using a lying method. In this scene, we can see that P.T. Barnum has committed a fraud here, as not only does he not own the ship, but he's also lost his previous employment due to them all sinking in the South China Sea. He used the deed of the trading vessel as collateral to make a loan. Due to the fraud, the bank has evicted P.T. Barnum and his family from their house. We can see the charity pack her back to go back to her parents' house at the end of the movie because the bank is evicting them. So in order to avoid fraud, P.T. Barnum need to take other initiatives to get the money necessary to build his dream, which is to become an entertainer. He should not use the deed of the trading vessel which has sunk and not even owned by him to use as the collateral for the personal loans.
You really are better on the page, Mr. Bennett, hard as that is to believe.
Oh, Mr. Barnum, I'd
Yes.
love to meet Miss Lynn.
And you will meet Miss Lynn if you just give me a moment. I think.
Phineas,
Yes.
you've done well.
Thank you. Allow me to introduce you. Excuse me, Jenny. I'd like you to meet Charity's parents, Mr. and Mrs. Hallett.
Oh, pleasure.
How do you do? Very nice.
Nice to meet you.
Mother.
Hello, dear. Are these...
Yes, yes, those are your granddaughters.
Phineas, not here.
Not here? You afraid I'm going to embarrass your parents in front of their fancy friends? I really don't think I have that power. An insignificant man like me, who is clearly destined to lead an insignificant life.
All that fortune and still just the tailor's boy.
Get out.
Well, Phineas?
The next critical incident is the respectful. At the show after party, Charity parents have entered the room. Barnum seen the Helen and become quite hostile, pointing out to them that they have made no effort to meet their daughters. The P.T. Barnum has embraced the Charity parents in public by stating out loudly that his daughter is their granddaughter, and also he's bragged about his success to the Mr. Holland, who has always doubted him. The disrespect is a behavior of having or showing lack of respect, rude and impolite to other people. We can see that P.T. Barnum has disrespect and embarrassed Charity parent in front of public and in front of the Barnum friends at the show after the party. Due to the disrespect, Charity parent has been embarrassed by Barnum at the party because the Barnum is still unsatisfied with them treating him in the past. Barnum has disrespect them as a parent-in-law and embarrassed them by stating out loudly that they never know their own granddaughter in the party. We must respect and be polite to all the peoples, no matter what has happened between us and them. By having a respectful manner, we will be gaining a respect from other people and achieve the happiness. Partners should forgive and forget about what happened in the past with the Mr. and Mrs. Holland and respect them as a parent-in-law. This will bring happiness and forgive and bring. Shh. As for conclusion, we can learn and gain valuable lessons by reflecting on the several critical incidents happened in the movie. From this movie, we must be honest when doing something or doing work, because the honesty or fraud can give very bad impact or negative impact to ourselves. Besides that, we also must respect other people so that we can gain respect from the other people too. The kindness also is very important to practice so that it can increase the feeling of self-assurance, control, contentment, and optimism. The kindness also can be as a promote behavior for others to follow to create a more positive community in organization or in community. That's all from me. Thank you.